Last week on the Worry-Free Retirement, we discussed the three personalities of money and an exchange found in Matthew whereby a master gave three different sums of money to three different servants who provided back to the master three different returns on that money. We confirmed that not all of us are hardwired for investments and that fear can sometimes stifle a saver into not doing anything. Of course, we could end up, figuratively speaking, burying it in our backyard, which is not the reaction the master was hoping to receive on the return of his money. Yet, for a saver, I get it because I'm a saver myself. I don't like to work hard for this money, have it in my possession, and only to watch it melt away when the stock market correction comes, which it has on many occasions. That's why we at Tony Walker Financial like to handle our clients' money and diversify that so that there's less risk. Or as the great writer of the book of Ecclesiastes puts it, we like to consider casting our financial bread across the water. Check it out, where he says, beginning in chapter 11, verse 1, where we see that it makes good sense to do so, but when we do the casting, we must not let the things around us that are out of our control create fear. And assuming we divide our portion up and not put everything in one basket, when disaster strikes, hopefully, not all of our eggs in one basket get hit with the same disaster. In verse 3, we see that when disaster strikes, it strikes. There's nothing you can do about it. For instance, when the market dropped as much as 50% in 2008, that's where the market lied while it took 4 years for that thing to get back to break even. And that's fine if you're 50 years of age and still working, but what if you're retired during 2008 with all of your money in the stock market? Well, there it lies. And finally, the wisdom to not have all of your eggs in one basket, but to make sure that you have them under one roof reminds us not to try to gauge the winds of the financial world, but rather stay the course. And in my interpretation of this scripture, if you're a saver, keep sowing and trust God with the reaping. So, Christian, do you really want to be worry-free in retirement? Well, remember, it's not all about having all your eggs in one basket as much as it is about having all of those eggs under one roof. And hopefully, those eggs are with someone you can trust to not only keep them safe, but to remind you to use and enjoy those eggs before it's too late. Remember the truth I shared in Live Well, Die Broke. Number one, you really can't take this stuff with you. And the second truth I've learned in working with so many savers is most people make the grave mistake of waiting too long to spend and enjoy their money.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.